Appreciate it.
All right, continuing with Ohio State defense, we're now joined by linebacker Tommy Eichenberg, defensive end Jack Sawyer, and safety Latham Ranson. For the players, just a kind of quick opening statement. We'll just go down the row, starting with you, Tommy. Talk about, there's been a lot of events that you guys have had a chance to enjoy this week. What's the highlight of the week for each of you?
There's been a lot of things that we've got to do. Going to the Martin Luther King site was cool. There's another thing as well too. I forget, but it's been a good time. So I'm really happy to be here.
Jack.
Yeah, like he said, being able to go to the MLK site and learn all that history was awesome. And then also the drop it like it's hot one at our dinner with Georgia was really fun too.
I think the highlight for me was, getting to step into the stadium for the first time, get to see where we're playing at. Definitely my biggest highlight, and just a lot of juice and excitement for Saturday.
All right, thanks, guys. All right, we'll go right to questions. Raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you. All right, start here. Midway back on the left, please.
Justin Holbrook, NBC4. Lathan, just for you guys, what are the lessons learned coming out of that Michigan loss and putting it behind you while also maintaining what happened and how to fix it for this Georgia game? A pretty similar offense, if not better.
At the end of the day, I think our biggest lessons were just to do your job, not try to do too much, and then when the play is called, just everyone needs to do their job and execute at the highest level, and those plays don't happen. But we're all focused on Georgia now, so that's where all our minds are.
Next question. All right, all the way back left.
Hi, guys. Dom Taberi, WBNS TV. For all three of you guys, just how big of a challenge is this as you look at this Georgia football team, and what's the biggest concerns in defending them in your mind?
I'd say, overall, just a great offense. They can do a lot with the ball, and I think it's hard to defend, but it comes down to us. So.
Yeah, I just think they got a veteran quarterback, obviously, who's a great player, and they got a really athletic offensive line too. So I think they like to play to their offensive line strength with how athletic they are, and big up front with a lot of stuff they do. And having a veteran quarterback as good as Stetson Bennett, brings a lot of challenges as well.
Yeah, I agree. I think he does a great job of getting the ball into the playmaker's hands. Does a great job of taking what the defense gives him, and I think they do a good job of motion shifts. So at the end of the day, like Tommy said, it's up to us. Everyone just needs to be on the same page, and they execute their job, and I think we'll be good.
Okay, right here, front row, right?
Yeah, Jack. Brooks Austin with Dogs Daily. I'm just curious. You mentioned the versatility, all the athletic movements. I'm assuming you're talking counter and things like that. Does that ever slow your rush when you know that, hey, I could be getting kicked right now. I could be getting wrapped. Things could be happening to me in the run game. I need to maybe hold up with my pass rush.
Yeah, I think it's something to keep in the back of your mind a little bit. I wouldn't necessarily say it slows you down. It's just kind of that thing where every time you get off the ball, you could be coming to get kicked out, and you just got to necessarily be ready for it and be able to transition into pass quickly and transition into kicking that guard or tackle out coming to get you quickly too if it presents itself. So.
Katie Capusta with Spectrum News right here. Guys, it's been over a month since you guys have played. Can you just all explain the emotions, maybe anxiety, excitement heading into finally getting back on the field and maybe proving some of the doubters wrong after that Michigan loss?
Yeah, we're really excited. Just past month practicing really hard and really excited to get back out there.
Jack?
Yeah, I think definitely after that loss we took late November, we've all been very eager to get back out on the field and just prove everybody wrong and prove ourselves right. And so we're looking forward to step on that field Saturday night.
Yeah, I agree. Everyone's excited. This is an opportunity to show what our defense is really about and how good we really are. So I think we couldn't be looking forward to it more.
All right, one more time all the way back left.
Hi, Jack Dumteberry, WBNS TV. Is this an angry defense? I mean, obviously there's a lot of people, and some of your teammates said it's Ohio State against the world. Is this something you guys have embraced?
Yeah, 100%. We feel like it's always been Ohio against the world, and we feel like that's never going to change. And so, throughout this whole month of bowl prep, our defense has been playing very pissed off in practice. I think the whole team as a whole has been, and I think that's where we need to be. And like I said, we're just really, really focused and really eager to get back on the field Saturday night.
All right, far left over here.
Doug Robertson, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Y'all talked about the versatility of Georgia's offense. How do the tight ends that Georgia has make y'all's challenge that much more difficult?
I think that they're good in the run, but they're also good in pass too, so they're very versatile.
Yeah, Tommy hit on the button there. I think they're really versatile, and the way they can bring them out of the backfield and do different route combinations really makes it difficult to defend, and gives you a bunch of different looks. And they got 3 good ones too, so they're always rotating and bringing another guy in here and there. And so I think it just it poses a good challenge, and I think we're up for it.
Yeah, I agree. I think that when you're looking at both them tight ends, they present different challenges, and they're different types of tight ends. So when you're looking at them, if you happen to be uncovering one or covering the other, you just got to know what you're getting and what this tight end likes to do. So I think that's the challenges they present.
All right, we'll go next front row on the right.
Evan Kroll with Dogs Daily, and this goes for all 3 of you. Are you guys tired of talking about the Michigan game?
Yeah.
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 All right, I think we have a consensus there. We'll move on from Michigan. Did we have one over here on the left? All right, we're going to go 4th row on the left.
Caleb Spinner, Scarlet and Gray Sports Radio. Lathan, knowing the particular focus on the safety position and the defensive secondary in general for Ohio State, do you feel that a lot of eyes are on you to perform well against Georgia?
I mean, playing for Ohio State, there's a lot of eyes on you at all times, and a lot of critics and a lot of people that have some stuff to say. But at the end of the day, that's what you come to Ohio State for. You come to Ohio State for big games like this to play great players that we're about to play. So I think that we're just excited for the opportunity.
Did we have another one on the left? Maybe? No? Okay, let's go over here on the right.
Yeah, hi, Clay Hall, ABC6, Fox 28 in Columbus. Guys, Kevin Wilson yesterday said this isn't bowl week, it's playoff week. Describe the difference. Is it a different sense of urgency? Can you put that into words?
Yeah, we're playing for the national championship. We're not. It's different than last year. We were going to the Rose Bowl, and that was our last game of the season. But we're playing for another game.
Yeah, I think like Tommy said, it's just a completely different mindset. I think when you're going to a bowl game with no implications of the national championship, that it really doesn't ride as much. On the line, there's not as much ride on the line. So when you're coming to the playoffs like we're in right now, everything's on the line every day, and you're competing for a national championship.
Yeah, I agree. Like you said, everything's on the line. This is our biggest main goal that we set when coming to Ohio State. Out of our 3 goals, and we have a chance to achieve it. So there's nothing to lose.
All right, still have time for a few more. Next question.
Yeah. We didn't.
All right, while they're thinking about that, a question I like to ask you guys. I know you guys have seen a ton of Georgia film over the last several days and weeks. What team do they remind you of from the Big Ten? I know offensive styles are different, but what's the closest approximation to a Big Ten team that you played?
I probably wouldn't say anyone really. You probably want me to say some team, but I'm not gonna. But
Oh God.
yeah.
I'm not going to force you to. Tell me. All right, what about you, Jack?
I'd just say scheme-wise and the way they use their tight ends and whatnot, Penn State probably is what I'd say.
Yeah. I feel like y'all know the answer to that, but I'm finna just say Penn State too.
Tommy, last chance. Are you going to say Penn State?
Yeah, Penn State.
Okay, Penn State, across the
Wisconsin.
board. It's unanimous? All right, guys, couple more. Where are we going next? All right, back to the front row on the right.
Yeah, Tommy, Dogs Daily. Any future in speaking arrangements? You seem like you enjoy this type of media engagements.
No, I don't think so.
Good questions out of this front row right here, I can tell you what, right now. Anybody want to talk about Michigan anymore? All right, that's a no. All right, back over here on the right.
Just curious, in the last month, have you felt back home more support or, oh, you guys messed it up, et cetera, et cetera? Is it, what is the feeling that you get from Buckeye Nation right now?
I'd say, just being on the team, it's we really just keep in the building, and it's we play for each other in the building too, and obviously for Buckeye Nation as well too. But we really just try to stay in the building and have each other's back, and just try to get better.
Yeah, I just think we try not to look at any of the positive or negative things that fans or media has to say, and just focus on each other and coming to work every day and getting better and just staying within the building is what Tommy said.
Yeah, I agree. I think we stay in the Woody, and whatever's said outside the Woody, like you said, positive or negative, shouldn't affect us. We're here and here for each other, here for the brotherhood, and I think that's all that really matters.
Hi, guys. Dom Tiberi again, WBNS TV. Sometimes adversity brings a team tighter together. The brotherhood, we hear often you guys talk about that. How has that been the last month, and the circle of the wagons kind of keeping everything? You guys said you kind of stayed in the Woodies, but what's that been like, and has it made this team tighter, this defense tighter?
It's definitely made this this team tighter. Just we were down for a little bit, and then we all came back together, right? We got stronger, and we have each other, and that's all we need. So.
Yeah, I just think you find out who's really there with you when things aren't going well, and when things didn't go our way, we still had each other, and it was big, just being able to lean on each other through that time, and we got a second chance at life, so to speak, with the playoffs, which I thought we deserved to be in anyway, but we just got that much tighter. And the last month of practice have been really great, with the whole team, offense and defense. And so definitely thought the adversity, brought us a lot closer together through that past month.
Yeah, I agree. Like you said, I think the adversity brought us together, and then for the last month, we've been competing against our offense like it's camp. So we've been competing against the best offense in the country every day. So the defense is excited, and when you don't get looks like that very often, so it brings the team together, and I think by competing also brings us together even more.
All right, halfway back on the left.
Justin Holbrook, NBC4. Lathan, you mentioned walking into the stadium for the first time. Georgia has the advantage of having played here before and also playing on this stage before. For any of you, how do you not let the moment be too overwhelming and try to get comfortable in a position that you hadn't been in before, where Georgia has been here before?
I think, like I said earlier, when you sign to come to Ohio State, you sign for games like this and opportunities like this. And I think that, considering us the underdog, being the underdog, I think we should take pride in that. For me personally, I've been an underdog my whole life, and so I almost prefer sometimes being the underdog.
Yeah, I don't really think that, I wouldn't necessarily say they played in an environment like this and we haven't. I think that every game that we play, there's 110,000 in our stadium and anywhere we go. So I think that, we're very well prepared, to walk in that stadium and, play on this stage. And I think a lot of guys on the team have played in this stage before. And so, we're really excited to get in there and kick that ball off Saturday.
Yeah, just really excited to get out there. It'll be a good turnout, so we're excited.
All the way back left.
Yeah, a lot has been made of this Georgia offense and some advantages they may have. Where do you guys, and this is for all of you, where do you guys think you may have some advantages?
Everywhere. I think it just comes down to, all of us just doing our job, and if we do that, we have a really good chance.
Yeah, I agree with Tommy. I think we got, advantages, across the board on both sides of the ball, and we just got to, go out there and execute.
Yeah, I agree. I think it just comes down to doing your job and executing at the highest level, and I think we should be fine.
Hey guys, Kevin Noon, Buckeye Huddle. I know you're 100% focused on Georgia in this game, but there is another national semifinal going on, TCU and another team. How much are you paying attention to that, and do you have a prediction on that game?
Yeah, we're not paying attention to that game at all. We're focused on Georgia.
All right, time for one or two more. Let's go. All right, we'll go back over here to row 3 on the right.
Tommy Anthony Dasher, UGA Sports. I just kind of wonder what's it like to play alongside Steel Chambers.
Yeah, it's nice playing alongside of him. He's a great player. We've played for some time now, so we're pretty comfortable with each other, and communication is good too.
All right, time for one or two more. All right, last chance. Everybody done? All right, guys, thank you very much.